Looking back, what could I have done differently? I wish I had focused equally on 3 things. Number 1, being good at my role or my job, which is, table stakes obviously. Number 2, I wish I took the time to learn the business to get a broader perspective. I wish I could develop enterprise thinking into all my decision making.
Well, I gotta admit first, I've got a mild addiction to books. Got a stack of leadership books here and at home, and I just thought I'd bring out a couple that were important for me. First one, early in my career, Bringing Out the Best in People, Ray Daniels, really talks about how you positively reinforce and get a small team actually really engaged. I've used this at work, I've used this at home. It's a great book. And more recently, Team of Teams. It's by General Stanley McChrystal, and it really talks about how you take high-performing teams and you integrate them better together. And to me, OPG has got some really excellent teams. Sometimes the teams don't all work together. So this has helped me in my current role.
And I've said this to our leadership team at OPG. The single biggest attribute I see in people that are successful is that they are very curious. If you maintain that state of mind, that you will challenge the norm. That's where innovation comes from. That's where new ideas come from. That's where diversity of thought comes from. Maintain that level of curiosity, because it is something that will serve you for your entire career and make you a better leader, and then encourage everyone else around you to be a better leader as well.
So one of the things I've done outside of my work career before I got into management, I always volunteered for my children's various soccer teams, hockey teams, etc. in a leadership position in those endeavors. And that allows you to actually build leadership skills in, I'm going to say, a little bit of a safer environment, sometimes a challenging environment, but it allows you to kind of test out those various skills and abilities that you're going to need anyway in future leadership positions.
I'd also say it's very important to value and grow your networks. This gives you a broader contacts within the organization and outside the organization. Gives you perspective on different parts of the company and a broader understanding as to where the company is going, and also allows you to get advice from a greater network of people.
So there is no magic recipe that I could give you where I can say, based on all this experience that I have, here is the thing that you should do that will get you that. Be open to ideas. Don't be afraid to take some personal risk and to get involved in an initiative or a project. Commit to working hard to achieving a goal.
My number one advice for young people starting their careers is to build your confidence. Confidence will give you the sustained foundation that you need to develop and be successful as you move through your career. So for example, you are a very good nuclear engineer, but you may want to develop a skill set in, say, business. And so take the leap, go to school, take some courses, work on a project that's been offered to you through OPG, and learn that skill set.
Our IQ gets us our first technical job, but good leaders need to be aware of their EQ, emotional intelligence. There are a lot of good books on this topic. My favorite is called Primal Leadership. Something that helped me develop my leadership skills was volunteering as a coach. I coach boys hockey and boys and girls soccer. It teaches you empathy, collaboration skills, listening skills, communication skills, and the important skill of managing up. Parents.
You know, it's an interesting topic. What would you do about leadership? For me, I always look for, places where I'm involved with other people. So I play in a number of different bands here in the Durham region. Bringing to that group and the other people who are there, sort of my knowledge in music, to help them to improve, helping others to learn. And I mean, that's a really big, I think to me, big part of being a leader and being able to practice it outside of work.
When you're starting out your career and you're interacting for the first time with external stakeholders, that you treat those interactions as the beginning of a long-term relationship. It's a long career, and you may have an opportunity down the road to interact with that individual or that organization again, and there may be a need for that relationship to be positive and to be strong.
I'd say if you want to take it to the next level of leadership, take the time to understand the goals and the obstacles that other business units confront. The idea being that the more you understand about different organizations within the enterprise, the better you'll understand the enterprise business as a whole, and the better you'll be able to prioritize what you're doing, what other groups are doing, in the best interests of the broader enterprise.
Okay, so the most successful leaders are those that can combine their passions and their careers. So when you look outside of the organization, take a look at what you're passionate about, your hobbies, that it builds relationships, it allows you to get some skills that you've never had before, and in general, it'll help you be more successful during your day-to-day life at OPG.
And my third advice, care about people. In nuclear, you will never succeed alone, never. You will succeed with a team or with a team. So if you are in a team, be really in the team. And if you are leading a team, please care about your people. That's the most important. You know, you have two kinds of people. The people that are serving themselves and the people who are serving others. Please serve the person.